Welcome back to the third map on the proper overlay. For top left, Shanghai Staggered. Top right is Philadelphia Confusion. With me again is Array. Array, how you doing? And tell me what we see for the defensive Shanghai.
I'm doing excellent, and I'm liking what we're seeing from Shanghai. They've got a double sniper set up. They're able to cover lots of sight lines on this first point at Dorado, which is pretty much just what you need. Oh, it looks like they've switched Panda over to the Ana. My mistake. So it's a triple support now.
I can't say I don't like that, because a lot of supports are able to do a lot of damage. So maybe the Panda helped to, in case there is a Pharah on the attacking side. And wouldn't you know, Philadelphia seems to have a throne up on the Pharah. And we do have Lank going to be on your Zarya, Rad's going to be healing on your Ana, Miko going to be on your Reinhardt shield, and Watcher going to be healing on your Mercy, and Alpha going to be trying to do some damage with the Genji as they push forward around the first horrible corner. We do have Shanghai up on that first top high ground. Again, kind of shooting down a barrel, more or less, as they push the point forward. Once they decide that they are getting around the corner, they have to decide if they want to drop down or they will go to the second defensive point. And there will go to second defensive point. And it's going to be Throne who gets Mearst in the fantastic pick. Mearst does get rezzed right away. Barely able to get away. Does get just enough. Regal getting stunned, almost getting pulled out. Fantastic Zarya able to keep him alive. Right now, this is one of the contended points because it's basically down a small barrel. A charge coming out to push him back. Not going to find anybody. Mearst does get thrown, and then he gets res right away. Alpha does finish off Ranger in the thrall of things. Mearst getting thrown again. Hanzo picking Pharahs out of the air is always a beautiful thing when it happens. Despite that, they're still pushing forward. Eugene no Kaioken gets Ana boosted blade. Panda goes down, looking for more, getting just barely out of range. Mama Argy does get away. Miko does get Ryutix and Mama Argy. Very, very tense to get away from that boosted blade. Mearst getting a triple kill. And also getting Mearst. And right now it's just kind of Cactus being here. It's going to be a little staggered, so he'll have to wait for... He will be hit back, and it's going to be a great cap for Philadelphia.
There's some good Mercy play coming from both sides. Some good dodging of attacks and pressing the key. Great reses from both sides in the first fight.
Absolutely.
But some even better dodging from Mama Argy, even though she went down. Ooh. Dodges on Alpha.
Oh, I was watching. I have my most played character is Mercy. I know how scary that is. But they are going to basically go uncontested around this first corner until they come around.
Ryutix gets chipped down by Alpha. He's going for the ballsy play.
Trying to get a lot of it. And the hook does connect, but he does drop below, so not able to pull him forward. It is just Ranger up here getting pocketed by Panda. Great position for Ana over there. A sleep coming out. Gets the shield back up. A shatter is not going to get anybody on the ground except for Lank, who is discorded and falls. Cactus able to get Miko, and then Lank's going to fall down the next hammer. Ryutix actually thrown out of the air. Watcher does get Miko back up, but that's going to be a first good, solid defense coming out from Shanghai that we're used to.
And I like the Pharahs, both sides. They're not actually tunnel visioning each other, like some Pharahs will tend to do. I think it is a little upsetting they aren't dueling each other, but it just tells us that these players aren't really much of duelists as Pharahs. Well, I'm going to rain death on the team, and that's perfectly fine. It's what they should do.
A great poke damage going back and forth. It is really hard to hit a Pharah out of the air as a Pharah. So it's sometimes just better to focus on hitting people on the ground, who is a lot harder for them to dodge. Here comes another blade front onto Alpha, getting in the background, does get Mama Argy right away. Looking for that double kill onto Panda, does get it. Throne's going to get Ryutix out of the air. That's right now 3 members of Shanghai down, 4 down. That's going to be a solid push around the corner as Cactus is the last one alive, last one to go down. Takes Throne with him, but it doesn't mean anything because he gets rezzed right away. And that's going to be a .2 for Philadelphia.
Cactus gets staggered again. I
don't think it's by design.
Shanghai. It's kind of like a buffet for Alpha whenever he gets Nano Blade. Pretty much one-shot kills for all 3 of those here.
Slash and a dash.
Playing basically makes Ana an off support, which I think is pretty cool.
Ryutix getting charged. A shatter comes out to get Radaz on the floor. Gets wiped and cleaned up. Another shatter coming out. Got shielded at the last second mostly. Mearst does fall down. Cactus does get Alpha. Ranger does win the Rhine battle, being boosted. Justice does try and get rained from above. Finishes off Ranger's shield and then himself getting a double kill. And right now it is Panda who's going to be the last one there trying to contest the point, and we're going to still going around the side. A dash does get thrown.
Crazy ghost dash.
The dash up into the air does help finish him off, and that's going to be a defensive hold right now in favor of Shanghai, thanks to that fantastic pick at the end.
That was an awesome ghost dash from Ryutix. We'll have to get a clip on that.
Farah.
Holy moly.
Now the switch does come out, does get off the Farah and going onto a Sombra. Grab coming out is gonna be comboed, is gonna be almost countered by the Mirror's Transcendence, but thanks to a fantastic Ender Grenade, it's only gonna be the Zenyatta who survives that one. And they're gonna be picked off right towards the end as Mama Argy and Mirrors do fall down. They're gonna go around the corner right now. They only have possibly one more chance to defend this.
Panda's trapped in a corner with Alpha.
A shatter onto Ranger to keep him going forward. Cactus also getting hit all the way in the back, just barely. Alpha getting a dash onto Panda. Mama Argy coming around as a Valkyrie trying to keep him alive. Mirrors does get Miko. A blade coming out from Utix trying to find somebody. Not able to find anyone thanks to being hacked. Not able to dash or double jump. Alpha getting a double kill. Ryutix falling to Lank. Lank getting that double kill as Mama Argy falls as well. It is just the hamster here. Lucio getting here from Panda. Panda trying to dance around the point to try and stall for maybe just some more time, but that's going to be a solid push for Philadelphia. Crazy grab.
So much value off of Alpha for his nanos.
I
gotta say, the Panda's doing the same.
Great supports on both sides.
If there's one thing that's just about as scary as a nano blading Genji, it's a nano Reinhardt, and especially if you're a frontline player like a Reinhardt. I play a lot of Reinhardt in this game, so I know that Rein versus nano Rein, quite scary, force to be reckoned with.
And if those of you who are not familiar, basically an Ana boosted Rein, or a Nana boost coming out from the hero Ana, makes it so the character she boosted on gets instantly healed for 300 health and takes 50% less damage and deals 50% more damage. So you're going to lose a battle even if it is kind of 1v1 against a Reinhardt if you are a Reinhardt.
And some heroes even get one-shot kills off of that, like Farah. Farah can one-shot kill squishies, I believe, with a damage boost and a nano.
Absolutely.
So if you were to stack damage boosting abilities, it's a legitimate strategy and it's very scary.
Absolutely. You don't even. It's a combination of either getting damage boosted yourself or going after the targets that have a Discord orb. It's not quite. It's about as much as a damage boost, except it is a damage increase taken.
Shanghai's spawn. Take a look at this. They're playing jump rope. Oh, not anymore, but...
Oh, they were playing jump rope. But on defense for Philadelphia, what we got? We'll go ahead and go with the attacking team of Shanghai. The Rein Zarya from Ranger and Cactus. Give me Panda's going to be on Ana. Mama Argy going to stick on the fantastic Mercy. Ryutik's going to stick on the Genji. And we're going to see if Mears can get some picks in the background off the Widow. Can be shielded right now by ours Miko, so no picks so far from the Widow, but Alpha's doing a good job of trying to do a lot of damage onto the push. Ryutik's doing a good job pushing forward to get the Hanzo out of the high ground. So they come forward. Mears does get the pick onto Throne. Ryutik's in the back line trying to find a pick. The rest of the team doing a good job to responding to that. Ranger getting the pick on ours Miko. Ryutik's finally getting a pick onto the Watcher after a lot of the poke damage comes through. Alpha getting the better of the other sniper. Mears does fall to the arrow. And it seems like a first solid, almost non-stop push for Shanghai. Mama Argy getting Mears back up so they're at full strength and they don't have the long spawn.
Excellent first push. Also, my apologies if my mic cut out a little.
It did just slightly, but luckily I know how to talk.
Yeah, it got unplugged a little.
Okay, that's what it was. I was hoping there wasn't some kind of connection issue besides the actual wire getting poked off. Now we do have the Mears is trying to flank and finally trying some backline healers. One good pick will be good enough. Ryutik's dashing up to get onto the high ground. Poke damage coming out from the sides. Both DPS for Shanghai up there in the church is able to finish off Throne. Rally coming out. Shatter gets shielded. Nothing gonna fall. He has got Anna grenaded. Nothing's gonna happen. A Eugene Okeke on Rutek's gonna be boosted. Finished off 1. Looking for 2. Panda does finish off Alpha. Ranger gets res back up by Mama Argy. Gets only the single kill on that one blade. And right now, as Shanghai is gonna ask for a pause.
Visit Throne DC'd. Seems like.
That's a member of the Philadelphia who did. He was up there trying to contest the top side of the church against Mirst and Rutix. He was taken out, and it seemed like as he died, he got DC'd. So we're going to be pausing here for just a second in this beautiful, awkward, screeching sound and Zarya's amazing ability to charge it up. We're just going to mute that. Oh, I can't mute it. Oh, man. Okay, anyway.
We can just talk over it. Easy.
Absolutely. Right. What do you like about either go pick a team? Tell me what you like about what they're doing on this round.
Well, I've got to point out Rutix. When Mirst was in that 2v1 against Alpha from range, and then the Throne on Sombra, like up close, Rutix actually came in and peeled for Mirst by jumping in and killing the Sombra, which I thought was super cool. Always love seeing DPS peel, especially Genji's. They're like one of the best peel DPS. But I like the composition coming out from Philadelphia, having the Sombra for extra support. Rip my ears, 10 minutes of high charge Zarya.
Just do what I did. I opened the options menu and turned off the sound.
But running the Sombra for extra support and for hopefully to harass the enemy main tank. Sombra works best when she's used to harass main tanks, like Reinhardt, for example, since he can't hold his shield while he's hacked.
Absolutely, and I love, and I think maybe the change onto Sombra might have been in response to also Rutix. Rutix did a good job of flanking around the back to help them push forward between basically the starting area and that second area onto near the fountain. So perhaps what I like when I see Sombras is being defensive to counter the very aggressive DPS from the enemy team. Hack a Genji. He can no longer double dash, he can't deflect, he is a target. So he's in the back line there, we can turn around and kill a hacked Genji, and then that frees up Sombra to go around and be the own harasser for his team. All right, now I want to say, Team Excelka, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. How does your stream go? I hope you were having a great time with it, because I enjoyed watching the 12-hour stream you guys did yesterday. A lot of great stuff. We are waiting for, we did have a DC, Throne did DC, as we were talking about, being in the Sombra for the Philadelphia side. There is an actual rule book for it, and the sound is off because we don't want to hear Zarya forever, but it is essentially, they have so many minutes to reconnect. If they don't reconnect, the other team gets a chance to either just accept that it'll be their 6 versus the remaining 5, or if they'll say, go ahead and get a sub in. And that was the last time I read the rules or heard the rules from higher up. But again, with me today is Array. He's one of the coaches for Boston Downsizing, being my co-host, and Keller Caster, as we try and go back and forth. Right now, it does seem like Shanghai is up ahead 2-1. Throne is able to reconnect once he's back in the game, selected what he wants. Seems like it may require a full reset for Philadelphia. Again, Philadelphia top right red, Shanghai top left blue. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and come back in. So let me get the sound back on. Sound. It's more fun with sound.
All right, Link goes down to Zarya, and the Brigitte is down. Time for the full reset.
And they are going to, that does allow, we are back in here. It does allow Shanghai to get around the corner as Cactus helps push the payload ever so slowly with Mama Argy. But they do have...
Corona's adding a extra tank to the lineup.
So we are doing the triple tank. Rutix dashing forward, trying to get find pick on the Hanzo. Mirst getting a double kill onto the Throne and Alpha. Mirst just kind of up there being helped, being healed. A Shatter comes out, does get 3 members down. Shanghai does not, only able to get Mama Argy. A Dragon coming out. very far away, just trying to get onto the point where we push him off, but it is a almost full cleanup from Shanghai. We do have Throne coming forward on the Monkey, trying to stall just a little bit for more time, but he's going to be staggered just a little bit as they come forward, as Shanghai pretty dominant so far on this push.
Cactus said he wasn't going to have any of that Earthshatter business and just went ahead and grabbed all 4 of the remaining members of Philadelphia.
So don't worry about that. It's fine. We don't need that. Rudik's doing a good job of doing a lot of poke damage and harass into the back line. Took some great picks from Mirst as well. Say again?
A lot of switching around.
There is a lot of switching around. Throne going off with the tank, going back, trying to battle the Widow. Getting dove on, Rutix does finish him off around the side. Ours Miko does come up there to try and help him a little late, but a shatter does get 4 members of Philadelphia on the ground. Even the grab comes out, but they're not going to be followed off when they're taking a nap. Rutix finishes off Watcher. He also gets the kill on Alpha's mech. Great ults coming out from both sides. Here comes a Lucio to keep the team even pushing forward onto this one. Mir's going to get dove upon by Miko, going to be finished off. Rutix does get Alpha out of mech. When he's out of his mech, a charge coming through, doesn't find anybody, but he's in and a boosted Ranger. Run away if you can, getting the shield, does swing his hammer to finish off Watcher. Rutix gets that pick on Throne. Lank does finish off Mama Argy. Right now it's still back and forth. A fantastic stall does allow for Raz to get the kill on Panda, and a pushback. Right now it's 2 members of Shanghai against 3 of Philadelphia. 4 now. And there goes Rutix, a fantastic hold around the last corner from Philadelphia. 3.5 minutes left.
I gotta point out something that Ranger Hoover almost could have done. So Radhaz was in the back line before, and he came running through, and he popped down barrier as he ran by Ranger. If Ranger's barrier was angled a little farther to the right, Ranger actually could have negated that whole sound barrier by putting his shield in front of Radhaz.
Again, needing that line of sight for a lot of those things to actually work. Alpha diving forward. Great dive to back. Nerf this is going to be on the high ground. Is not going to find anyone. Does get the mech back right away. Sometimes they do that. Both grabs come out, and who's going to follow up better? Ranger follows to Radhaz. Rutix does get the blade out and finishes off Throne. Does get the double kill onto Lank. Mama Argy getting a res onto Ranger. Another big res coming out from Mama Argy. Got a Lucio ult to try and keep Philadelphia alive. Alpha does take down Panda. Rutix getting Alpha after he's got hit on a mech. Miko going to get Rutix. A lot of pokeback. Mama Argy getting shielded after getting really low. Have to try to shoot her pistol as best he can. A shatter coming out. Does get 1 on 2 on the ground. No follow-up except for a charge to the face as Watcher gets splattered across the wall. Radhaz does finish off Mirst, who had gotten a little bit too close to a Lucio as he got up onto the wall. And it does look like they're trying to push it down right now. Another Ana boost comes out onto a Reaper. Radhaz just finished off Ranger as the last kill that happened. Lank getting slept. Angry Monkey coming through. Throne does finish up Panda, and it's another solid defense from Philadelphia. A lot of ults used, but they still got some in their pocket.
Yeah, Philadelphia's got everything figured out now. They're holding strong.
It did
Triple
seem
tank comp is really benefiting them, since they had the Shanghai had lower damage.
which would explain why Rutix went to that Reaper.
Mitigate that though.
Yeah. They're going to go to the high ground to try and push through it. Nerf this comes out, looking for someone, doesn't it? Not getting one that is behind the back, but Ranger does get Watcher in that charge and then finishes off Lank when he's done. 3 members, 4 members down, 5 members down, thanks to that double kill on the side of Philadelphia. Mako does fall to Rutix in the back, and right now they're pushing forward. The grab comes out to delay as best he can, but the Alpha comes around the back to stall as the Diva. Panda does get Lank. A fantastic sneaky Alpha to help kind of get a more stall. A Hamster coming out to do a lot more. Mirst getting a lot of kills. Throwing an Alpha falling down. Ranger getting Radhaz. Cactus getting Alpha at a mech. And the Hamster falls to Mirst. A boost coming out on... Not going to be unstoppable enough, because right now Shanghai is pushing forward. A Shatter coming out trying to push him back. Throne does get hit by the Shatter. Panda getting killed and res right away. Panda getting a retaliative kill onto Throne. And now the Hamster is set up, hitting ring around the Rosie on the point, but he's pushing a lot of Shanghai around, but a lot of Philadelphia is still falling thanks to Rutix. He's slowly but surely doing damage. A Lucio ult to keep the rest of his life. Die on Rutix. Finishes off Lank, who's trying to stall a little more. That was a fantastic stall coming out from Philadelphia.
Rutix was able to take down that Wrecking Ball pretty quickly.
Once he stopped slowing or going around in circles.
Yeah, one of the heroes that is just the hardest, most heavily countered. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Most heavily countered by Reaper. Pretty much out of all the tanks, because he's got such a large hitbox. I think he's really only second to Winston. But Rutix is able to take him down quickly. He's a better stall option than most heroes, though, other than D.Va. D.Va's pretty much the best stall option when there's not a Reaper present. However, if that D.Va's taken, go for the Wrecking Ball. He's got more mobility than Winston, little less counter. So you've got mobility, large hitbox, who cares? You can spin around, it's fun. And we've got the triple support coming out from Philadelphia again. And looks like it's modified goats. So they're playing a Wrecking Ball with the Winston D.Va. It's basically dive goats.
Yeah, all the tanks are very, very, very mobile. To give you guys an idea, Hamster being the most mobile hero in Overwatch, when he's rolling, he goes 10 meters per second. D.Va's dash is only 12 meters per second. So the Hamster is able to, although being a little slower when he's being dove upon by D.Va, he's still faster overall. And right now we do have a very sneaky play coming out from Shanghai. They come forward. They are found out pretty relatively quickly. Rutix is getting really low. Does get taken out by Lank. Smears does get fall to the throne. A drop does comes out trying to finish off Ranger. Smears, after falling down, is going to be the rest of Shanghai diving back, getting a anti-grenaded purple, not able to finish off. Mama Argy fallen thanks to Red has his boop. They didn't have a lot of time, and they did something very sneaky. They did try to make it work, and they were just found out at like the last second.
Shanghai had strong intent there, especially putting the Brig on the cart. To get that moving, I would have definitely left the different support there. Brig gives more.
Rutix diving in again. Now, it being in overtime, the attacking team of Shanghai needs to keep somebody on the point at all times. Ranger does finish off Vicious. Rutix getting a punch. A Shatter comes down to try and get him off the point. Two members of it fall onto the ground from Philadelphia and is going to be cleaned up. Ars, Miko, Lank, Mech, and all fall down. Mama Argy getting a double kill, also killing off Ranks and Radhaz. And right now, again, they need to keep somebody on the point at all times. The longer it is in overtime, the faster that thing will come down once somebody is off the point. Meteor Strike coming out from Rutix, maybe just trying to stall around the side. Fist from Heavens come down. Not able to find anybody, but trying to zone him out. Hamster is out. Rutix does find the kill on the throne. Lucio boop comes out, or ult comes out from Radhaz. Firing the hole. Minefield comes out. Gets Mirst's tire. And Radhaz just finished off Mirst himself. A Shatter comes out to knock three members down from Philadelphia. Not going to be cleaned up as quickly, but a fantastic Shatter nonetheless. Helped to kind of keep the team alive. A charge from Ranger does help finish off Ars Miko. Lank is still on the point. Radhaz is still on the point. The Hamster is still on the point. They just need to boop. They just need to boop Shanghai off. Meteor Strike comes out. Not going to get anybody, but Ranger getting a double kill onto Vicious Throne and Lank. They are stalling as best they can, but Shanghai is still very strong. And there's a very strong Alpha just playing Ring Around the Rosie onto the fountain to help try and stall this point a little bit longer. Cactus just finished off Raz. Alpha doing a fantastic job on Wrecking Ball as to keep this team alive so they don't get this next point. Mears does get Watcher. Also trying to do a little more booping around. Mama Argy finish on Miko. Another landmine coming out from Alpha. Mama Argy getting Vicious Throne. They're all on top of the point, doing a lot of splash damage, and they're just trying to solidify a kill. Shatter coming out to help maybe get Radhaz, who had fallen down, getting him on the point. Mini D.Va falling as well. A huge win for getting the second point for Shanghai as they continue pushing forward with no time left.
I love the composition they're playing, especially for overtime push. They're playing a really strong brawler comp, so they can do a lot of damage at close range. And I mean a lot.
Miko finishing off Cactus as he was almost about to get away. Boosting Winston is very scary. A lot of damage boost is a lot. Ranger having to the charge onto Raz. Alpha doing some poke damage to the mass. Mears does get Watcher. Lank getting low. Ryutik's does find Alpha. A quadruple kill coming out from Throne to finish stop the push from Shanghai. Throne with the tire of the game, and a late tire coming out from Shanghai, but that was only quadruple kill tire. Crazy.
That's the only downside to playing that brawler comp. Once you get that super strong splash damage,
Ooh.
and even an ability like a Rip Tire, just get shut right down.
I do apologize to anybody's ears, by the way.
There.
That was just very awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah, no, the intention of the brawler comp was all there. Whenever they engaged, they were all on point. Just did in favor of them when they had to face the Junkrat.
Absolutely fantastic push with only that minute and a half they had. 3 minutes for Philadelphia to try and do the same. But what is Shanghai going to try and put in their way?
Shanghai is going to put a wall in their way. They're putting Ryutix back on the main. Ryutix has been very prominent on that hero throughout this set. And then Panda on the Ana, so he's going to be the off support of the Mercy again, doing a little more damage than healing most likely.
Hopefully getting some solid grenades.
On the Hog. So they're trying to maximize the amount of picks that they can get here, with Maywalls blocking off the Rhine, and your Roadhog hooks. And they've even got McCree to shut down the Pharah. They know they're going to run this Pharah.
It is a Pharah Mercy, so hopefully we'll get some damage, but they are solidifying a good defense up in the air. Up on that high ground. A lot of poke damage going back and forth. Uncontested going around this first corner onto this next defensive point. Alpha trying to flank on the Genji.
Panda goes down.
Great pick from Throne. A wall does a bad wall does solidify the Ranger, who does get picked off. Mama Argy getting kicked off as well from Throne. Cactus does get the Mercies. Both Mercies down. Miko does get Ryutix, but they're still pushing forward. And Cactus gonna be taken down towards the end. Staggered just a little bit, but a little quicker second point right now. It does seem that they might be coming forward to maybe get one more solid defense onto this point, which they kind of need. A charge from Mars. Miko not gonna find any way to counter charge. Ranger goes off the deep end, and they get the payload to the second point. They still have 2 minutes.
Ranger, but he goes down.
A shatter comes out, is gonna knock members down from Shanghai. Gonna be cleaned up right now. Mama Argy getting dashed through from that blade, and everyone else trying to run away as best they can. Ryutik's gonna be all the way in the back, trying to back up just a little bit, but they are almost where they need to be as the payload is slowly moving forward. Only 9 meters left to go around this bend. Ranger's kind of up here. Ryutik's trying to get stalling, but it's going to be finished off by Lank. A charge is not going to let him to get in time. Confusion. Solid push with some time to spare is going to take this map over Shanghai. Yeah, I'd like to see this play too. Again.
I'm going to save this one.
Is this the one I'm thinking of? Maybe.
Yes, it is.
Boop. I would say that's a good play of the game. Great map for both teams, I say. Fantastic job. That is going to be Confusion taking that second one. Great heals, great reses, great plays coming out from DPS. I saw a lot of great blades. I saw a lot of great, well, the tires. And it's going to let Philadelphia get a foothold to possibly get this to a map 5. What do you think, Array?
Yeah, they can totally bring this over to map 5. Next map is Eichenwald. And I don't know a whole lot about their, how strong their Eichenwald is. I think they did excellent against us when they played it. So Philly's got a pretty good chance of turning this around, looking for the reverse sweep map 5.
Well, let's see what we can do, guys. Cheer them on, let them know that you're out there. Again, let's just see what they can do. Score right now: Shanghai 2, Confusion 1.